Hello and welcome everyone to my channel. Today I'll be playing a World of Tanks, and I'll be giving you some tank reviews actually, and me playing them basically. That's all we're gonna get. That's alright though, isn't it? Good. Right, so today I'll be testing out one of the premium tanks today. I was looking to do stuff like the TOG. You all know the TOG at the moment. Jag Tiger, maybe. It's pretty obvious what that is. But I think today I'm going to bring you the AT15A. Why? Well, this thing is very underrated. Let's take a look at the gun performance. The gun performance of this is fantastic. And we'll compare it to another tier 7 premium, the E25, which has its gun there. So, got the AT15 on the left, E25 on the right. So we just slightly more damage with the British gun. Has 150 over 135. Penetration slightly higher as well at 171 over 150. It does have a slower rate of fire. That can fire nearly twice as quick. It's a lot more accurate and has a quicker aiming time. So what does this mean? This means that overall you're going to get better DPM from the E25. And there are better tank destroyers out there with DPM. However, the penetration's very high for a premium tier 7. Along with the rate of fire with the damage it gives out. Even though it's less accurate than the E25, it's still a very accurate machine and still has a very good aiming time. This is so fast you won't really notice a difference unless you're under certain circumstances, which is fine. Which is, you know, fair enough. It can't go fast. So when you're going on the move, this only has a 20 kilometers an hour top speed. That means that this will just be like that everywhere. You won't take snapshots pretty much. You will just be accurate with it on the move as you are at being standing still. So that's the AT15A's gun. What's the main advantage of this? Well, you got the hull, the actual armour of this thing. 226mm at the front. That's not a lie, it is a very, very, very strong tank. The 126mm is here, here, and here. However, the fifth is it's very weak here. That's a weak spot there. So when you're facing an enemy, try and turn this away from the enemy, or try and hide it behind a building, rubble, anything like that, just to hide that weak spot. So, we need to take the thing out for a spin. Let's go for it. We'll go to battle, and we'll have a match. So the AT15A is a premium, obviously. What that means is it's not going to be getting any tier 9 games. It won't reach tier 9s. It's only a tier 7 of premium matchmaking. It will 70 penetration. It's a bit lacking, especially for a tier 7. When you look at there are other tier 7s out there with a better penetration, or even tier 6s out there with better penetration. However, the DPM of this thing will be something to look forward to when you're driving this machine. So as the battle starts, we'll get ready. So, what we've got to be careful here is this side on the right. This tends to be a good spot for tanks to be hiding in or charge through. So being a tank destroyer, we need to try and set up somewhere. You see, the AT15A is it's not terribly slow, it's got good acceleration, it will go. You can see on the left hand side my rate of fire is about 3.7 seconds with 100% crew. So it is a formidable machine, it can do its job. This means that a fully upgraded crew, you're going to get nearly 20 rounds per minute, as you are on E25, with a standard crew. So, it is a great machine, and it's very, very, very underrated in what it can perform and do. So they've all gone down the left side, the enemy have. Time to take advantage of this. Ah yes. So the hit point pool of this tank is very good. It's got 1050 hit points. That's very high for a tank destroyer of any tier. Along with the armor, it's actually quite a good machine. However, at tier 8, in a tier 8 match, the armor does seem to be lacking a little bit. There we go, take a shot there. And he's gone. He's pretty much down to half health now. Chinu and a Hellcat fighting it out, but Chinu just got away with that one actually. Is he able? Am I able to take a shot at this guy? No, he's up on a hill. He's in the town, right. Tiger 1 has 100mm frontal armor. This can rip straight through it. This machine is pretty much a seal clubber, so to speak, for tier 7s. Due to the rate of fire, it can seal club anything that is below it. Tiger 1 will have a very... He won't have trouble getting through the armor because he'll know to shoot the machine gun port anyway, which will always be a weak point on a tank. So we've got to be careful of that Tiger 1. However, in a head-to-head fight, point blank at each other, we're just going to penetrate each other all the time. Here we go. So I'm now in the middle of the town. Type 58 coming towards me. The T1 heavy over there, Tiger 1. Don't think they see me. Oh, yep, they do. I bounced, he didn't. Ooh. Bearing in mind he is a tier 6 heavy tank. That's not a good sign for the tank. The other thing you'll notice as well, that you look at the gun. Look where it can turn. It can turn. There we go, tracked him. He uses the repair kit. Shoot him again, set him on fire. He's dead. That was a very lucky shot. But yeah, look how that gun turns. Got a huge firing arc for its gun. It's a very versatile machine for what it is. Trying to push up, kill the rest of the team, and murder them mercifully. The biggest weak point on this tank is the machine gun port, and if you end up, this comes ramming up to you and you're stuck in the front of it. So there. This here is the weak point of the tank in a head-to-head fight. The gun mount behind the gun's barrel. That thing has no armor, and yes, it's got hit detection. It will go straight through it like knife through butter. That's been in the microwave for too long. You can be in a tier 1 and penetrate that. However, it is quite a small spot to hit from far away, so you are going to need to be in a head-to-head fight with it. As I said, this machine is very good at what it does. It's a tank destroyer. It destroys tanks. And the gun, it's all about this DPM gun. And the armor when it's needed. It's got the armor when it's needed. Here we go, Jag Panther. Two, one, and we're ready to fire again, and we get the kill. There we go. E25 is just rushing ahead. He doesn't know what to do now, and that's it. We won the game. So the DPM of this gun is fantastic, and let's see how we did that game. There we go. 1,600 credits and 35,000 gold. Not gold. Silver lions. There we go. So it's not the best money maker in the world. However, it does what you need it to, and it does it well. So how much is the AT15A? Well, it's going to set you back a bit of money. You're looking at around about 20 quid. £20, that's a lot of money to invest on a vehicle like this. Is it worth it? If you were going down the British tank destroyer lines, which is here, or the old tank destroyer line, which is So no, the new tank destroyer line, which is here. Well, you're gonna need a premium, aren't you, to grind out your crew? And this is the only one available. So if you're using the tank destroyers, and you need to train your crew and practice the British tank destroyers, the AT-15s and the Tortoise. It's a great vehicle to have, and it is a truly great machine when used correctly. However, bearing that in mind, it's a bit underrated for what it can do. And don't rely on its armor 100% of the time. So, George, is the AT15A worth the money? And should I invest it into this tank? Short answer, yes. It is a truly great machine, and after the buffs it received in the last few patches, it is now definitely a formidable machine for its tier. So that's my review, ladies and gentlemen, of the AT15A tank destroyer for the British Tech Tree. Next I'll be doing a video on another premium, the Sherman Fury. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe for more, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.